Hey everybody, Jason back again. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. We're back with good news in gaming. The world has enough bad news, and the gaming sector has not been spared. We've been ravished and wrecked with just depressing and sad news. So each week, or I try to do each week, we put out good news in gaming. If you just want to see some good news and what's going on in gaming recently, give us a view and follow along. Like I said, everybody, this show is good news in gaming. This is only episode 3, and for like the 20 of you or so that watch this on YouTube, I hope it puts a smile on your face. You know, I always tweet out, hey, send me links to good news. And it's been remarkable how little response I've got in the past few weeks. It's like we're so accustomed to just viewing the negative and just so accustomed to the clickbait toxicity of today's modern society. I feel we need to just reach out and look for good news, grind it, like seek it and find it and devour it. You know what I'm saying? Some of the people, especially my loyal Twitch chat, have sent me some links and a bunch of background. Thank you so much for that. I do appreciate the help finding the good news, as I don't usually have a ton of time and end up kind of scrambling shortly before I do the show. But I want to get in on a little bit of good news. I forgot to put some music up here. Let me see. One minute. Let me find some cool music. I know just the thing. Let me zoom back on this. And then we'll get started. If you ever watch my stuff, it's not really high produced, fancy, whatever. I'm more worried about the content and the conversation than I am flashy graphics and all that stuff. I'm Unveil on YouTube and on Twitch. And that's fine by me. Let me have some music going here. Welcome everybody in the Twitch chat. I do stream the filming of this show, and I'm ready to get started here in just 1 second. If my background music will come up, and some people might recognize where the background music's from. Can you hear it? Let me see. Dun. All right, it's loading. And anyway, I don't even know if it's picking up because it's muted. There we go. Hey, Master UK, thanks for this sub. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Really appreciate it. My Twitch, if you watch this on YouTube, is the same. It's Jason BW Lake. Come by and hang out with us sometime. I stream sporadically. People have asked me for a schedule, but with my life, that's virtually impossible. So let's get on with good news in gaming. It's all good. First, Toast. Toast is one of the regulars on the stream. He's a subscriber. He's an active participant and contributor to the community. And he sent me this one. And I think it's fantastic what you did, Toast, so I'm going to start the show with it. Here he is, Toast, at TOAZT, and he participated in an event where he helped raise $5,000 for COVID relief by placing 8th with the TikTok stars with 6.4 million follows. Wow. Eric Struck and the State Farm Play a Part Together Fortnite tournament. You know, we really like to highlight charitable efforts and really put a focus on the fact that gaming and gamers do a lot of good in this world. They raise a ton of money. And a lot of what we talk about on the show are those charity efforts and also the good parts to gaming. We like to go into what's funny and what's goofy or whatever, but you got to be serious with your good news from time to time. Things like this, sponsored by State Farm, it's really fantastic. And we see old Toast at 8th place and raise $5,000 for COVID relief. So I'll let her have my hat on tonight. Hat tip, salute to you, Toast. If you stop by my Twitch channel at JCBW Lake, you'll probably see him in the chat. The Halo 3 theme, N07? That's a good idea. I'll have to save that for another video. But seriously, props to you. Good job, Toast. That's fantastic. And that's number 1 on episode 3 of It's All Good. Episode number 2 is 100 Thieves, an esports team. Gains for Equality. So let's take a look at this one. It's also on Twitter. 100 Thieves is a great organization built in a short amount of time by some super smart, talented, and just great people. So 100 Thieves, today's Gamer for Equality, featuring Fortnite, goes to benefit sentencing project, works towards fair and effective U.S. justice system. So they are holding this event, and Gamers for Equality, and it works to remove barriers that Black people experience getting access to or staying connected with emotional health care. So, you know what? Since I don't have a hat, salute. Really good stuff, 100 Thieves. I think that's good news. You're seeing these organizations taking these efforts and raising these funds. You're seeing gamers go out and game for good. And that's why it is number 2 on this week's list for good news in gaming. And we also like to talk just about some interesting things that are going on in gaming. Maybe not necessarily charity, level or super good news, that are just interesting and positive. I want a positive vibe in what we do this. I got sent this one. It's about a Lenovo gaming phone. I'm not sponsored by Lenovo or anything. It just looks interesting. Something positive to kind of read, to get away from so much negativity. Lenovo will unveil Legion gaming phone. I feel like the word Legion's a little overplayed. It's a cool word, but with a whopping 16 gigs of RAM. That's pretty crazy. Lenovo's high-end gaming phone is set to be unveiled in China July 22nd. Kind of cool. Legion, the Qualcomm's Snapdragon. Lenovo is officially entering the mobile gaming space. July 22nd, Tech Radar reports. Legion will be one of the first phones to use Qualcomm's newest chipset, and it'll all launch on that day. It's interesting stuff. Mobile gaming is, huge globally. Not as much in the West, where we prefer PCs and consoles, but especially through Asia and India and other regions, and even South America. Mobile game is gigantic. So I think we're going to see more and more devices that cater to the mobile gaming community. And, I think it's good news. It's positive. It's interesting. It's things worth reading that won't bring down your day. Number 4, more free games on the Epic Game Store. Interesting. I should have checked this when I zoomed in and went to the next page. Oh well. Comicbook.com. Let's see what this is. Epic Game Store reveals more free games releasing soon. Sweet. We love free. So let's check this out. Epic Game Store has revealed its next pair of free games, which all Epic Game Store users on PC will be able to get their hands on July 2. So let's see. This is a little bit older, June 26th, but hey, it's still new enough. So the Fortnite makers have revealed that the storefront's upcoming freebies will be none other than Conan, Exiles, and Hue. It's an online multiplayer survival game, and a Conan the Barbarian game. So yeah, anytime, games are released for free, or there's products that people that might be financially struggling can get their hands on, I think that's fantastic. I think it is good news. Hopefully that's still up. Even if it's not, it's still good news, but it'd be great news if you could still go snag those free games. It's only been a couple weeks, so I'm hoping that. Yeah, and opportunities in chat said free games are the future, and ever since the rise and dominance of League of Legends, that's been a conversation. Free games versus paid. Free games, and then you can buy items inside. The argument is free games draw in more participants, and over time, the amount of money they will spend inside the game on skins and yada 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 will actually make more than if you'd sold them to the game. So yeah, it's an interesting play, and I think it's good news. I think that's great. Good on Epic's Game Store. Number 5 is a We Play Valorant tournament. Hey, we've been playing a little Valorant on my Twitch channel poorly lately, and it's been coming along for the ride. So I think this is good news. If I can get it to come up. Come on, here we go. We Play Valorant Invitational Tournament announced for July 13th through 19th, so we're right in the middle of it. I put this up because the more entertainment esports can produce, the more we can adopt these new games and have competitions for the players and entertainment for the fans and buzz for the reporters and the writers and the news sites, the better. It's good news when we have these different tournaments, and I'm sure the people at We Play are working hard. The people at Riot and Valorant work super hard to make the game, so I think it's awesome. We Play and Riot have partnered to do an invitational. It's going on as I film this, and it'll feature $50,000 prize pool. I think that's good stuff. G2, Ninjas, Prodigy, Fish, Fours, Party Pairs been invited. So, yeah. We Play is a Ukraine-based esports tournament organizer that has hosted several events across titles. CSGO, Dota, League of Legends. So I think that's good news. More tournaments, more action, more places to play. For the fans. JTBFR in chat is liking the new complexity emote. That is my 5th emote, and that's all I can put in there for now, but I hope you guys like the emotes that we do have. That's number 5 on the list. Number 6, we're back to gaming phones. Let's check this one out. This was submitted to me. It looked interesting. The link looked legit, so I put it in here, but I have not opened it yet. Okay. Let's see. Not sure why my computer is being... There we go. Okay. I got to keep my tabs down because I have so many things open on this computer. It starts to bog down. Will complexity ever venture into Valorant? I would like to thank you, Doug Bunsen. You are the first person in this stream that has asked that. And if you hang out, it'll probably get asked another 20 times or so. Yes, we are very interested in Valorant. Absolutely, Doug, and I hope you become a fan if and when we get into the game. I'm filming this for YouTube right now, so I'm not super active on the chat, but I'd like to welcome everybody and thank our new followers. Asus's, how do you say that? Next gaming phone will be introduced July 22. Ooh, we're a week out, fam. Asus has confirmed that its gaming-oriented ROG phone, so Lenovo's got a gaming phone coming out, Asus has a gaming phone coming out, it's coming July 22nd. For the mobile gamers anxiously awaiting the launch and the new improved smartphone optimized for playing on the go, the wait will soon be over. Interesting. So this one's got a Snapdragon 865 Plus chipset, and then of course the details are under wrapped. That's 2 new gaming phones coming out for the mobile gamers amongst us. And it's interesting that these smartphone companies, with all the types of applications they could be catering towards, are catering towards gaming. I think that's very cool, interesting, positive news to fill the day. Number 7. Okay, we got new games for Xbox Game Pass. There's a couple links, and I'm not sure if they're similar. I added the second one. Let's check this out. Anybody have the Xbox Game Pass? Go. This is July 1st, so still new. New games for July. Let's check it out. Xbox Game Pass has officially announced a new slate of arriving titles for the first part of July. Soul Calibur 6, Fallout 76, amongst others. Ooh, that's cool. The different titles are spread out across the console and PC version of Xbox's subscription service. PC and console players will be able to get their hands on Fallout 76 as of next week, which is last week. 7-1, Out of Park Baseball, Soul Calibur 6, Fallout 76 is out now. Crosscode and Fallout 76. Very cool. I think it's an interesting service. Hey, Weppy. Thank you. Complexity is the best. It's nice of you to say. So I think it's good news, and it's definitely cool. Now, I have another link on here I found that was about Xbox Gold members can get some ridiculous deal. I thought it was similar, so I tucked it under this one. Xbox One Gold members can get some ridiculous deals this week. The Xbox Store is and this is this week. This is posted today. The Xbox Store is hosting multiple sales this week, offering big discounts on Red Dead Redemption 2, Monster Hunter World, some big games, Resident Evil 3, and more. So you can go through this, and there's some really good games. If you do use Xbox Gold, it looks like there's some really great prices. Red Dead Redemption 2, $30 for subscribers. Final Fantasy, $25. I've never heard of Journey to Savage Planet, the zany first-person shooter released earlier this year. It's $15, man. That's like a free game, almost. Kingdom Come Deliverance also at $15. Some really good deals on for Xbox Gold if that's your thing. Might be PlayStation, but I thought this was good news, positive and worth getting into. All right, let me cut off a couple of these tabs so we don't bog down. Let's move on to number 8. Game develop conferences, game events. Yeah, conferences and game events I think are very positive things. I have another post further down about Gamescom, but let's see what this one says. This was submitted by one of our community members. The big video game events happening this summer in lieu of E3 2020. With no E3, game publishers are filling the void all summer long. So basically, with the situation that we find ourselves in 2020 with the pandemic and quarantines, these giant gaming festivals that are normally held, they can't be held. I was at E3 last year. I actually did a piece, I think it was with Fox News or CNBC, I can't remember, right outside this building, right here. I was literally standing right over here, if you can see my cursor. You could probably find pictures of that back on my Twitter or my Instagram. So, yeah, I'm used to going to E3 quite frequently, and it's going to be mummed. But it says major companies like Microsoft or Sony are sure to have plenty of events throughout the summer and fall to hype up the launches, Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5. So here's a bunch of events. June, well, we're already through June. Let's catch up a little bit. We just had the Ubisoft Forward 3 days ago, July 12th. I'm filming this July 15th. Xbox Game Studios Showcase is July 23rd. That'll be interesting. Expect details on some of their titles like Halo Infinite and Ninja Theory's Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2. EVO, the fighting game, the large fighting game tournament in Vegas has been canceled. That's not good news. Expect reveals after the fighting game. Yeah. I thought it was going to maybe talk about... Oh, EVO Online. Okay, I'm missing it. I don't even know if EVO Online is taking place. There was some struggles in that community, so I'm not sure. August, Gamescom opening night live. So Gamescom will be online, which will be really cool. And I have another link about that further down in here. All right. Maybe a Harry Potter open world game. Anybody play Harry Potter Lego? I played the heck out of that game with my kids. So let's see. This is from Sportskeeda. A new Harry Potter open world game could be coming soon. Oh, that's cool. If you're into Harry Potter, that looks sweet. Shooting their zap, zap, zap. The little magic wands. I wish I could remember like Halapuna, whatever they say. I don't know. It's from July 3rd, just a couple weeks ago. The rumors surrounding the development of a Harry Potter game have been circulating in the gaming community for a while. When footage of the game did the rounds in 2018, they claimed it's fake. Okay. Warner Brothers has been incredibly tight-lipped about the game's existence. And no official news has been revealed. However, the game is now back in the spotlight due to information reported by Bloomberg. As per Bloomberg, the game is being developed in a studio named Avalanche Software, located in Salt Lake City, Utah. This studio is owned by Warner Brothers. The report is based on information. Harry Potter game. We have any Harry Potter fans? Could be cool. Interesting news. Positive news. News worth reading. I close a couple of these here. All right. Okay. I'm giving away number 11. I found this one. Thought it was great news. It's an article about how female gamers are on the rise in Asia. Come on, computer. There we go. Come on, old girl. Speaking of my computer, anyway. Female gamers are on the rise in the world capital of gaming. This was yesterday. The number of females playing video games in Asia is growing at a faster rate than their male rivals, according to research. Women are leveling the playing field across all of Asia's key markets, including China, India, and Japan. The female video gaming community grew by 19% last year, according to data commissioned by Google. Asia is regarded as the global capital of video games. Hey, now. I don't know if I would agree with that. We'll go with it. Accounting for 48% of the revenue, that I believe. Yeah. That's for sure. It seems a little clickbaity to say they're the global capital. I don't know if video games has a global capital, but it's sure a gigantic market. For 2019, the numbers of female gamers had grown to 38% of the 1.33 billion Asian gaming population. For China, they now account for 45%. South Korea, Japan, and Southeast Asia is 40%. That's good news. It's BBC News. This is good news right here. We need more females participating and playing games and going pro and being involved with the community. This is good news for the Good News Show. Scoot down here. Check this one out. Man, I wish I'd saved my Mario game. Good gracious. Mario game. Rare Super Mario becomes the highest selling video game of all time. This is from yesterday. A rare version of the classic 1985 Super Mario game. I was 14 in 85 and playing the heck out of Super Mario. Has sold at auction for $114,000. The most ever paid for a video game. Oh my gosh. I gotta tell you. I wonder what I would have done in 1985 if someone said, don't open that box, kid. Because someday, in a world of pandemic and chaos, 2020, you're going to sell this game for over $114,000. I mean, really. Oh my gosh. 114 grand. I gotta tell you though, you know, with inflation and wonder how much 114 grand's worth in 1985. Then you gotta do the calculation of how many hours this player didn't get to enjoy Super Mario Brothers. Is this really a good investment? Unless he bought 2 copies or she and kept one. But if you just didn't play your Super Mario Brothers for, what is it, 35 years? I don't know. 100 grand's a lot of money for a video game though. So pretty cool. Good news for them. Plumber Hero. Just crazy. Next. Ooh, anybody see this one this week? This looks super cool. I grew up a big Lego fan and I remain one today. Forget the PS5. The best new console of 2020 is here. But it doesn't actually play games. Gaming fans will want to quickly pre-order an incredible new video game console, which is said to have an August release date. Anybody seen this? Let me skip to the news. Based on a recent tweet by industry insider Nible, Nintendo is teaming up with Lego to release a replica of its classic NES console. I saw a video of this. Okay, here we go. Some pictures that are allegedly leaked. So check this out. You build an NES console. Jordan and I, my son, have a mini one of these with a bunch of games on it. It is the best. Highly recommend. So you build it with Legos. It doesn't actually play. It's more like a decoration or a collectible. And then you build this TV. See, kids, back in the old days, these are what TVs looked like. It was a giant box, weighed like 1,000 pounds. And then when it died, you put your new TV on top of it because it's too big a pain in the ass to move it. The video I saw this week, but I couldn't find this afternoon, there's a term knob on the back of the TV. And then Mario like runs through this rotating like map or something. Mario's having a big day on our show, isn't he? So, yeah, I think this looks pretty cool. And I will definitely be scoring this, I'm not going to lie. See, there it is. There's a knob right there. And then it makes this like move like you're playing. So between my love of Lego, my love of video games, and my love of Mario, this is an Instacop. I probably better pre-order. Ha! Check out the little Mario dude. This is awesome. This is awesome. I'm going to build that with Jordan and we're going to have a blast. Very good news. Lego Nintendo. Such good stuff. Let's see what's next. Valorant is getting more tournaments. I think we touched on one earlier, and this is the same one. So I double pasted it. Yeah, so we're going to skip over that. That is user error, my bad. Ryan Depaolo wins big in online poker. I thought this was a cool story. Put a smile on my face, and I hope it'll put a smile on yours too. I don't know who this is. I don't follow this person, but it made me smile. Ryan Depaolo freaks out on Twitch after winning a $159,000 jackpot in his car. Why was Ryan in his car, you might ask? Well, let's find out. Ryan Depaolo has built a following on social media for competing in some of the biggest virtual poker tournaments, but his sweetest victory yet left him fired up after winning from a random parking lot in New Jersey. When competing at the highest level, you don't want distractions. That's why popular YouTuber and Twitch streamer Ryan Depaolo remained in his car throughout a July 13 tournament. He remained there through the night with a simple laptop carefully rested atop his steering wheel. The competition was fierce. Depaolo came away with one of his biggest victories ever in the World Series of Poker. He finished first out of 1,624 players, claiming the $159,000 grand prize, along with a World Series of Poker bracelet. Not bad for playing from your car. Wait, winning moment. Let's see. Here you go. That is commitment.
God. Oh my fucking God, yo.
Oh, sorry for the language.
Oh my fucking
I should have
God, bro.
previewed this.
Oh
Okay. Not looking to drop F-bombs on the on Good News of Gaming show. We try to be more family friendly, but you can tell he's about to flip out, right? And I should do more homework and not prepare these things last minute. But good on him. That is pretty cool, Ryan. 159 grand playing poker in your car. Number 15, if you watched last night's stream, you will already know, because my son Jordan and I played about a third of this campaign. Halo 3 is on PC. Pretty cool stuff. 13 years after Halo 3 was originally released for Xbox 360, it's finally out on PC. Big day for Halo fans. 13 years after the release of Halo 3. Pretty neat stuff. Pretty neat stuff. It was a walk down memory lane. Halo 3 is $10 on Steam, or you can get the whole Master Chief Collection for $40. It was a walk down memory lane for me to play with Jordan. We might play either that or we might play it tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Don't worry, YouTube. I'm not going to post our Halo 3 campaign that's 13 years old on YouTube. But playing with my son is something I absolutely enjoy doing, so I just clicked the live button on Twitch and away we go. Good news. Halo PC is out. We're about halfway through the show. Whoa, it's running a little longer than I thought. Apologies for that. 214 million Americans play video games. 75% of households. Let's check it out, friends. I think it's cool. It just shows how big gaming has become, how many lives gaming can impact, it provides entertainment, it provides socialization, especially in 2020 where they say, don't leave your house. We can hop on and talk to our friends and have some human connectivity that goes beyond a phone call and actually goes into learning leadership, into entertainment, into laughter and joy and fun and beauty, all these good things. It's a good game show. 214 million Americans play video games for at least an hour a week, and 75% have at least one gamer in the household. This according to Entertainment Software Association. So first, we do want to realize, if this is according to ESA, it's not exactly an objective third party, but hey, these numbers are staggering. 214 million Americans, 3 out of 4 households have a gamer in the house. Just drive down the road, be like 1, 2, 3, skip one. 1, 2, 3, skip one. 1, 2. You know they're gaming. I thought it was cool news. Thought it was positive news. Us gamers, we're not niche nerds in mom's basement. We are your everyday neighbor next door. Clear some of these tabs quick here. We'll be good to go. Number 17, Wounded Warrior Project. Wounded Warrior to host esports charity. This is cool. Wounded Warrior Project to host their largest ever esports charity tournament powered by Super League Gaming. Great folks over at Super League Gaming. It's great. The Apex Legends tournament will raise critical funds to support veterans and their families. This came out today, July 15, 2020. Isn't that awesome? Sponsored by HyperX, Ripid Energy, and Swanwick. Be live streamed on Twitch by both Super League Gaming and the Wounded Warriors Project. For every $150 raised, one mental health session is provided for a veteran. This is fantastic. This is great news. Gamers giving back, using gaming to raise funds. I mean, this is fantastic. When is this event? Okay, July 19, 2020. So if you're watching the stream or if you see this YouTube video before then, definitely mark it on your calendar and try to pop in even for a while. Even if you can't, afford a donation right now, donate your time, lurk in their channel, raise their viewership, maybe tweet it or whatever. This is awesome stuff. This is good news. Salute and hat tip to Wounded Warrior Project and Super League Gaming and all the companies involved. Absolutely wonderful. Number 18, Golden Guardians and Big Dumb Gaming raise money for charity. Love it. This is a good one. Rating for Rain. Okay, Golden Guardians and Big Dumb Gaming, this is a WoW guild, raise over 10 grand during charity streams. This is just yesterday's news. BDG World Guild and Golden State Warriors esports brand, Golden Guardians, held a fundraiser over the weekend to raise money for RAIN, a nonprofit anti-sexual assault organization. The goal was to raise 10 grand. They were able to surpass it and raised 11,340. This is awesome. Our hearts are full and our goal was smashed. We are amazed, humbled, proud to be a part of the Warcraft community. Tonight, we raised a lot of money for RAIN, but hopefully we're also helping shape a better community for tomorrow. There it is. Positivity, optimism, kindness, charitable endeavors, creating a ripple effect that ripples out goodness to other people and positivity to other people. There's so much we can do in gaming to do just that, especially, when times are darkest, you got to battle to spread some light. Huge thumbs up to Golden Guardians and BDGG. 90 WoW professionals came together on their Twitch channel. Rating for Rain. 90 different pros contributed to the effort. I mean, this is fantastic. Dratnos, he actually was at our headquarters for World First Race. Super good guy. So, hat tip, salute. This is fantastic. And this article, by the way, is on NBC Sports. You can't quite see that, but it's on NBC Sports. Pretty neat stuff. Great work to them. Number 19, Summer Games Done Quick 2020. If you're a gamer watching this, you've probably heard of this. Summer Games Done Quick 2020 unveils full charity speedrun schedule. This is an annual awesome event by gamers to raise funds. Obviously going to be a little bit different this year. As announced back in June, Summer Games Done Quick will run from the 16th to the 23rd of August and is ditching its usual real-world component in favor of exclusively online event, of course. More than 140 speedruns, with all money raised during the show going to Doctors Without Borders. Love this charity. They do a wonderful, wonderful job. Like everything this year, it's unfortunate they can't have their localized event. But last year's stream $3 million. I mean, that is spectacular. Awesome Games Done Quick raised over $3.13 million for Prevent Cancer Foundation back in January. This is good news. This should be celebrated. Really huge shout out, thank you, and salute to everyone involved in this. All you got to do to support it is tune in. It's coming up August 16th to the 23rd. I think you'll see it all over social media, but make sure you kind of put it in the back of your mind, or even better, on your calendar. Tune in and support. Even if you don't have money to donate, you as a viewer count. You help raise ad money. Your participation and support in spreading the word is valuable. Next, 2020. Gamescom 2020 is going to focus on the positive. Gamescom is a gigantic gaming conference in Europe. And I like this article, so I put it in here. The theme is playing into the future. But here's why I put it in here. Okay, ads. And this is about Gamescom. This is today's news. Gamescom will focus on the positive effects that video games have brought to society. Computer and video games have helped millions of people during the corona crisis. Yes, they have. For example, by also helping to maintain contact with friends and family during the lockdown. You know, games are they're about community. They're about socialization. Yes, I work in esports where it's about competition and striving to be the best. But games games are much bigger than esports. Gaming is much bigger than esports, of course. And it's about community. It's about spending time with people. It's not a nerd anti-culture. It is the social culture. So I think it's really cool that Gamescom is going to focus on the positive effects of video games. If you watch the first 2 episodes of the show, we listed quite a few different studies and brought up a lot of evidence about the positive aspects of gaming. So good on them. Love it. We'll keep moving. Number 21, Granite Coast Trivia Night benefits pediatric cancer. This is just kind of a small effort, but I stumbled upon it thanks to the wonders of Google, and I wanted to bring it up. This is posted 4 hours ago. Granite Coast Virtual Trivia Night benefits pediatric cancer. Now, Granite Coast Brewing Company will host its second virtual Trivia for a Cause on Thursday, tomorrow. The charity event benefits One Mission Buzz Off, which supports children battling cancer. That's what I'm talking about. They're using an online digital trivia game to raise money for kids battling cancer. And I think that's fantastic. You know, there's another event mentioned down here that they did that raised $2,500 for a local food bank, enough to provide 6,000 meals. There's good if you look for it. There's positive things happening in the world. There's kindness if you seek it. It's good news. Shout out to Granite Coast for this effort. And that's from the salemnews.com. Absolutely fantastic. 22, Quakecon. Quakecon is one of the old granddaddies of esports events. Quakecon was around before I was around. You know, back when they had to use tin cans to talk to each other from long distances. I'm kidding. This week, Bethesda Software, this is today's news, Bethesda Software revealed that they will be holding QuakeCon 2020. Of course, it'll be QuakeCon at home. COVID-19, read that a whole bunch of times. But I put this in here because this is good news. What other business is there out there, you know, where so much of their core activity can continue when the doors are locked and there's quarantines and the conferences are shut down? We're blessed at this time that so much of our activity can take place online, albeit it's not optimal, but it can. And of course, esports tournament. It's not QuakeCon without a tournament full of frags, so that too has gone virtual for 2020. The Pro League season will conclude Sunday, August 9th at 4 p.m. Compete to win $150,000 in prizing. Pretty cool stuff. You can tweet at Slasher. He is the one of the original Quake OGs, and I promise you he will be watching it that day. Good news to see Quakecon at home. Better than no Quakecon. This I thought was cool. A virtual NCAA tourney. As you know, the March Madness and everything was canceled this year. Just unprecedented, shell-shocking events that have taken place this year. I just thought it was cool gaming news. X-Player organizes virtual NCAA tournament. When the NCAA tournament was canceled in March, Akoy Agao, sorry if I'm saying his name wrong, was disappointed, of course. He had an idea. Ding, ding. Wait, where's the sound? A virtual NCAA tournament. There have been computer and video game simulations done since March, but he had a different angle. It's really interesting. Last fall, him and a Louisville manager launched Primetime Esports, a company that allows fans to interact with athletes while streaming video games. Here it is. So anyway, this is on ESPN, and you can go down through. They thought their platform could work for an NCAA video game, so they've been trying to find yada, yada, yada. Once again, we see just how ubiquitous video gaming is. In this case, you got people organizing a virtual NCAA tournament. I thought it was kind of neat. It's good news. Grover Gaming announces hiring efforts. Number one, anybody that's hiring in this mess, that's good news. But we get an extra benefit. It benefits charity. Let's check it out. This over in Europe. Grover Gaming announces ramping up hiring efforts. Sweet. Industry leader in electronic gaming design and software development announced today that it is ramping up its efforts to hire, yay, talented system and game development professionals. Looking for passionate, adaptable, reliable team. Get it? Part, P-A-R-T. I wanted to go down here because something that's extra special, even better news than just hiring, Grover's products and games benefit charities across the country. Where's that sound again? It was recently announced that Grover Gaming has surpassed $150 million in monies raised for charities through their charitable gaming and fraternal partners across the United States. Really good stuff. So not only is this company hiring, they've surpassed $150 million raised for charity, which is obviously a staggering number. See, there's good news out there. You gotta dig, but it is there. Number 25, Alex Bregman, $2 million for the Houston Food Bank. I couldn't remember if this was on the last show, and I didn't have time to check the old outline. It's good enough news to talk about it again. Alex Bregman scores $2 million for Houston Food Bank. Launches charity during the Astros offseason. It's obviously good news, but why is it relevant to good news at gaming? Wait and see. It started with 1,000 quarantined food kits. Cool. Conditions worsened. The young couple couldn't sit back and watch as the local students went hungry. Heartbreaking. So, what did he do? Trying to find it. I'm scrolling. Wish me luck. At the $1.8 million mark, the World Series champ tapped teammates and fellow pro athletes to help him cross the finish line with a special virtual event. Here we are, folks. Here's the zinger. On May 12th, Bregman and his friends hosted a 24-hour live stream via Twitch. Call of Duty Warzone with George Springer, Lance McCullers, Josh Reddick, on and on and on, DeAndre Hopkins, all to feed Houston. That's why it's relevant to our show. These wonderful people are going out of their way to help feed children, and they're using video games, and in this case, Twitch and Call of Duty Warzone to do it. Hat tip, no hat, salute, applause. Well done, Alex Bregman, $2 million. Woohoo! I gotta add a woohoo sound effect or something. That'd be too good. That'd be too good. Almost done, friends. Microsoft Flight Simulator is coming August 18th. I never really have time to get into these, but ever since I was a kid, the very first ones come out. I love flight simulators. And I think it's really good news that the new one's going to be coming out in August when all these people are stuck at home. Check out this. Look at those graphics. That is spectacular. Holy cow. It's mind-boggling how far these have come in the last 20 years. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It looks like you're watching a video. I might hop on here and see if I can fly like a 747 from LA to Sydney or something. Just hang out. Wow. Oh my gosh. New York. Oh my gosh. That is spectacular. This makes me want to get this game. I'm just afraid it would take so much time to learn how to do it well. And I don't have time. Dang. Maybe I could learn how to fly one of these and on my Twitch channel we'll just like cruise around like, welcome aboard Lake Airlines. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are flying from New York, JFK Airport to Los Angeles, LAX International Airport. Please sit in the back, bring yourself a Coke because this isn't a real plane, and you can fly along with Jason Lake as your pilot. Nah, I probably don't have time for that. But it looks pretty neat, huh? I think that's good news. Anyone who's into flight simulators, I think it's kind of neat. Hey, 007 Clash, thanks for a raid, buddy. We're almost done here. Number 27, Just Cause movie. Let's see. I know most people that watch this video played one of the Just Cause games, right? Just Cause movie sets sights on Stuber director Michael Dowse. I don't know how to say that. Expect the movie to have a Romancing the Stone vibe. See, most of the people watching this probably don't know what Romancing the Stone is. That's for my day. It's a cool, like, fun comedy, action, adventure, hero badass with bullets strapped across his chest, gets the girl and avoids all kind of dangers, Indiana Jones style. Okay. The film will follow the video game's blueprint as Rico Rodriguez is on a race against time mission to stop the mercenary group, the Black Hand, according to Deadline. There will be a female co-lead, awesome, giving Just Cause a Romancing the Stone vibe. Be produced by yada yada yada, who cares? No word yet on who will play the iconic Rico Rodriguez. Let me know. Oh, Jason Momoa. Oh, I think he would be perfect. All right. Let me know in the comments who you think could play Rico from Just Cause in the movies and just kill it. I guess Jason Momoa not included because he's actually in the article. Like, who else are you seeing do this? Really interesting. I think it's good news. I played one of the Just Causes. I don't even remember. I think it was Just Cause 2. Fun game. Pretty neat. And it'd be cool to see it in a movie. Although we have to admit, most video game movies bomb horribly and they're terrible and insulting to the actual game. Hey, we got to be positive. This is a good news of gaming show. Maybe this will be super badass. We'll see. Number 28, Rocket Arena launch trailer. We like to talk about new games because we think that's good news. More games to play. Let me close some of these. Let's check this out. Anybody seen this? Rocket Arena launch trailer. Rocket Arena. Some good animation work. This type of animation has become very widespread recently, hasn't it? And her coffee cup's got rockets on it? Wow. So let's see some of the gameplay, maybe. Wow, like rocket skateboards and you're fighting people?
All who oppose me.
Oh, see.
Crowd goes wild. Get out of here.
That looks kind of cool. Rocket Arena. July 14th. Oh, heck, it started yesterday. Anybody play yet? Hey, Toast. That looks kind of cool, huh? I thought that was good news. We like talking about new games on this show. Number 29, Gary V's new agency. If you don't know who Gary V is, he's a popular businessman, entrepreneur, speaker, leader, and he started a new
with 100 meg internet on our
agency, and his first client was Bugga, who won the Fortnite World Cup. This video, you can learn more about. Go to Jake's channel, Esports Talk. A great outlet that he's really worked hard and really killed it creating this outlet. He's talked about me before. I think he does a really good job as a reporter, and it's a great show. So you wanted to learn more about Gary V starting his gaming division with Bugga. He has a sports division where he represents pro athletes in traditional sports. Now he's moving into gaming. He also owns part of the Minnesota Call of Duty, the Rocker team. So yeah, Vayner Sports launched this gaming division. I think it's good news. More people like Gary, the go-getters, the movers, the shakers, the people that change things and just make things happen that are coming into esports. Like, this is going to be big. We're going to make it happen. It's a positive thing. That's good news. It's positive momentum. So welcome, Gary V, to the world of esports once again. Also, you can see there's Gary, and he's part owner of the Rockers in the Call of Duty World League. And now he's started an agency. I think it's good news. I wanted to put it in the show. I think it's very cool. Thanks for the cheer, Toast. Number 30, article on Nicole Lapointe-Jameson. This is the CEO of Evil Geniuses. Evil Geniuses, I don't have time to get into it, but is a legendary long-term esports team. And it was bought by Twitch, and then it was sold or given to some of the players, and then it was kind of almost dormant, not really doing great for a minute. And then an investment company bought it and brought in Nicole. EG's new mastermind must reckon with the past to chart a future course. And I've met Nicole in LA, I think. LA or Vegas. Maybe it's Vegas. She's awesome. Super smart, super funny, super quick-witted. And she's 26 years old. The CEO of EG. That's amazing. She doesn't even come from esports. She cut her teeth in private equity, turning around distressed businesses. Isn't that amazing? I don't run around talking about, hey, EG was on fire, she told the Post in June. But I had to come in and help save this org. In the time since, Lapointe-Jameson has led the company through a front office renaissance. I love the word renaissance. Staffed up, creative marketing, sponsor teams, offices, Seattle, Los Angeles. She's ushered in a new era for the 21-year-old esports brand with a redesigned logo and a new slogan, Live Evil. And it's in here. One other thing I really wanted to point out when I read through here. Here it is. To take the reins of the company, making her the first African-American woman to lead a major esports organization. Nicole! Hat tip, salute. This is awesome. This article is on the Washington Post. Hat tip to Nicole. She's going to go places. She's going to do big stuff. Big fan of hers, I am. The EG is absolutely legendary. And this is good news. This is good news. Huge props to her for what she's doing over there, and I wanted to put it on the show. All right, we got a couple birthdays, friends. Corey Dunn. And please, if I miss your birthday, forgive me. I have like 5-10 minutes. I glance around for some of these. Corey just happens to be a good friend of mine. He is the president of Esports Locker, @ Esports Locker. He's the chief creative officer, Esports Stadium. So he lives in my neck of the woods here in Dallas. Corey has been around since the very beginning of esports. One of the people behind the scenes working with some legendary companies like CPLs and TSNs and EPLs and all kinds of acronyms. But Corey has brought lots of great production and makes things happen behind the scenes. So if you could go to @CoreyDunn, CoreyDunn, and tweet happy birthday, or if you watch this later, hey, sorry I missed your birthday, I'm sure it would make his day. Corey, happy birthday, brother. I love you. You know I do. Last but certainly not least is Swoozy. Swoozy played for us back in 2007 and 8, I believe it was. 7. And he was a fighting game player who moved on to a remarkable YouTube career. He is a self-proclaimed pajama model, ex-Disney employee, time traveler, semicolon enthusiast. Swoozy is awesome. Swoozy took the YouTube world by storm. He's an amazing person that does amazing work. Check his YouTube. You will thank me later. YouTube.com/Swoozie. SWOOZIE. He's got some of the funniest videos you will ever see. He does a really great job, produces solid content that always has heart and a good chuckle. Happy birthday, Swoozie. You know I love you, brother. I haven't seen you forever, and I wish we could change that. So that, my friends, is Good News in Gaming, episode 3. And I want to thank you very much for stopping by. Please click follow on the YouTube. If you like this, please leave me comments. Let me know what types of things you'd like to see in the show. Tweet me links during the week if you find good news, and I will find them and write them down and consider them for next week's episode 4. Make sure you ding the bell and check out my Twitch, Jason BW Lake, and my Twitter, Jason BW Lake. Thank you very much for watching. We appreciate it. Remember to look for the good news in gaming. Peace out.